should be good.
All right. Well, I was going to do a unboxing, if you like.
Oh, what'd you get?
Does that work? Is that close enough?
Yeah, but don't
How's
put your
that?
address. Yeah, just be careful of your address. Yeah.
So, this is that last order. Look at the sparklies
Oh, nice.
from the Do It guys.
What up, gamer? What up, K-Fish? There we go. Now we got some people in here.
So,
Oh, you
check
got
it
some
out.
Do It. You got some Do It skirts, huh?
Yeah, they're sparkly.
Ooh.
Sparkly. And then this is that new paint. So, I've got
Oh, nice.
watermelon red flames. And then
All
I've
right
got
on. Tell Greg I said hey.
I got Go Time. And then I got UV
Glow?
Blast. That's that one that goes on there that makes them all shine, even if they're not the shiny type paint.
Yeah.
And then I've got Halloween.
Oh, nice. Ooh, that's that nice green one.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I only got room to do
FG.
two
What's
of
up,
these
man?
guys because I don't have the
So you're gonna
bottoms
make
for the
two.
rest of them.
You're gonna
So
make
what
two new.
Yeah, two new colors. So I don't think I need to use UV Blast. You want to do your Go Time?
The Go Time and the Halloween, man.
All right. So Go Time.
Oh, and I wanted to show this to everybody. We get to that 500 mark. I had a stack of these made, 35. So my idea is I think we can sell these on the channel, and I can throw in lures with these. So you buy a sticker, you get lures, that kind of thing. So
Nice. You still see what I'm doing?
oh yeah.
So I've got to make a couple of the filters.
I'm making midge flies today. Look at the size of this, Dad.
It's hard for me to see. I got this thing all bent down now. Oh yeah, look at that thing. All right, measure that out. Get a pair of scissors.
So this is you making a new holder, basically, is what it is, right?
Well, I guess it's the filter that goes in the bottom of the fluff pot that allows it to do its thing. So I'm basically cutting out a round circle to put in there.
Welcome, Avicii. Ooh, my camera's like shaking all over the place. How you feeling, man? You feeling better?
Still a little weak. Probably not going to go more than about an hour, but I've been going back to work tomorrow. But yeah, just didn't feel like going because I'm just so tired, man, from the being run down.
Yeah. Irene's feeling down too, so there's something going around for sure.
Oh, it's been going around for a minute. So, all right. So then you set that on top of that guy like that. You get your.
Do something here so you guys aren't rattling around so much.
I'm not rattling around.
No,
Are you
my
rattling
camera.
around?
Yeah, my camera's going all kinds of haywired here.
Okay. I'm hoping that worked out okay. Doesn't look like it. Looks like crinkled a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I didn't have any videos going up this week, and he was kind of sick too, so I just decided to let it rest for the time being, and then kind of get back to it here. So, oh my God, so violent.
That one went out. This one kind of went out a little weird, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, it should be okay. All right, take off the. Well, I haven't even melted anything, so I got to turn my melter on because I don't have any new stuff to paint. So, let me
Oh,
fire
sorry to
it
hear
up.
that, Scientific Bro.
fire up the lead. I got my new microphones too, but I didn't want to try to figure out how to put them on tonight. I thought that'd be a little extra.
You didn't have enough time. You're coming in late tonight.
Yeah. All right. So we decided Halloween.
Yeah, I want to see the Halloween one. What was the Halloween one again? It was like a green, wasn't it? And what are you gonna make with them? I guess is the other question.
I don't know.
So these small midges, you guys see this? Fishing and more. What's up, man? Long time. I'm rocking 2 bobbins right now. So you'll see why in a minute. But right now I'm building up the body with this black. And we're gonna add in. I got some leftovers. These midges are great for using up all your leftovers. You got a Vice K-Fish? Heck yeah, dude. You'll have to do a duo with me soon. Because you can take all these little pieces and whatnot off of your leftover stuff, make these tiny little flies with them. So you're really utilizing all the stuff that you got. So we're just going to add a little bit of a tail in there in this one. So I found that fly fishing only lake near me.
Oh, yeah?
And so that's why I'm tying up a bunch of these little flies, because March is a great time, or next month is a great time to be using midges and like double hooked midges and that kind of stuff. And so I want to, once I get the kayak up and going, then I want to hit that lake. So is the idea anyway.
Weird color. All right, let me test it. We'll see if this fluffs properly.
Remember, you don't need a lot. Okay, then we're gonna do a half hitch at the top, another half hitch, and then I can bring over my arm here, hold this thread out of the way while I bring back the purple. Actually, no, I screwed that up. I was too busy watching him. I can cut this now that I've half hitched this, because I'm going to cover that up in a. We're going to hit.
Yeah, it seems to be working.
A couple wraps.
Wish I had one that I
right on.
hadn't painted yet, so we could see what color it was. But
well, aren't you going to make some stuff tonight, or?
Yeah. Oh, come off there! Oh, for God's sake, I pounded it down there. I can't get it up. There it goes.
De-spun here. That's not good. There we go. Okay, so now we got like a pink little back tail to it. And then I'm just going to do a couple open spirals towards the head. And I can wrap that tail of that black back up. Once I've done that, I can pretty much just do the whip finish here. And I don't have to do much, because once that's done, as long as it holds that thread, which is all we're looking for, cut that off short. Boom, that's the fly.
All right, 2 new ones are lined up.
Did that in a hurry.
What's that?
I said you did that one in a hurry.
Well, I already had 2 of them pre-built. I should have got a couple of. I'm missing a couple pieces of pipe.
Oh.
That I needed for the other ones. So.
Now we're going in with the UV resin. This is thick UV resin, not the thin stuff. And the reason being is because I have a little bit more time to just kind of malleable, like play with this on here. I'm not in such a hurry to get it moving or flare out. And then once I'm spinning it like this, it's going to give it a nice even tilled body. And then bam, he hit it with the UV. Quick like. I'm going to hold this for 2 to 3 minutes. Isn't that
that's
right, Dad?
interesting. Look at that.
Look how bright those colors are. Oh, what? I didn't see it. Let me see it. Oh yeah, that's gonna be killer. That's for the bass jigs. Which one was that one?
That was Halloween.
All right. Then I want to trim these little flares out just a little bit. Don't need to be terribly long.
Whoa.
And there we go. That is the fly, y'all. Now I can touch this, and it's gonna make it real matte finished. So good tip. I don't have the best cork for this because it's got this 45 on it. But if you had one that was straight, it's much easier. You just stick it into the cork like that, release your vise, and boom. Now I don't have to touch it. It stays nice and shiny. And I can sit here and finish the dry process. Ooh, which one's that?
That's the go time.
Oh yeah, it's go time, all right. So midges are going to
be yellow and green for sure.
great for this time of year, and you can double, triple, three set these midges, and then you're working 3 different depths when it comes to fly fishing with these. So, and they're really simple to tie. So if you're starting out, these are great because you can use them. That's the other thing. Don't tie a bunch of flies you ain't going to use. I got into that problem. I don't tie a lot of dry flies because I don't use dry flies. I still
The
fish
watermelon
in.
is super. Look at this one, Rob. Do you see how green that is?
Holy cow! That'd be a good one. I thought you did the watermelon, or
No, I did
no?
go
We did the
time,
Halloween.
Halloween,
We did the Halloween. That's
watermelon,
right.
and then UV blast.
Yeah. So the UV blast is like a clear coat, isn't it?
Yep, it just makes them so when you hit them with the UV light, they're like super bright.
Oh, right on. Oh,
Let's see.
put your guys' glasses back on. I don't like to do a bunch of these tiny ones just because I feel like it's very hard for me to video these guys so you guys can see it well. You got Captain Kirk in the background there?
Yeah. I got a Captain Kirk. Can you see him?
Oh, yeah.
Captain Kirk. And then over here, the Enterprise is flying in. And then
So it's Star Trek theme tonight.
Spock is up above. Can you see him?
Yeah.
And he's with the episode. Somebody should guess what that episode is. Then you got Khan. And then you've got him fighting Khan up in the upper in the thing. So this is Khan when he was on the deck for Genesis Bomb. So
It's so funny because you have all this stuff, and you could literally rotate your stuff out for days from the nerd cave.
yeah. Oh wait, it gets better. You ready?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Huh? That's pretty funny.
I think I bought you that one. Yeah.
It works on my phone, dude. You can use it to talk in your phone. Gotta have your communicator. Beam me up, Scotty. There's no intelligent life down here.
Oh man.
All right, let's see. What do I want to do here?
Are you gonna make more bass jigs tonight, or?
Well, I'm just gonna glue some of the. I am going to glue
Oh, the
some of
eyeballs.
the eyeballs on.
Right on. You want to move your camera a little closer if you can, or move your thing over maybe a little bit.
How's that?
Yeah, that'll do it. I got to see the Clayton Phaser riffle when I was in Vegas. I don't know what that is, Jack. Already starting off with the crazy.
The what in Vegas?
I don't know. You said the Clinton Klingon. Oh, Klingon phaser rifle when he was in Vegas. That's what he said. Again, I don't know what he's talking about.
Is
You
he old
probably
enough
do.
to have went when the whole Star Trek thing was set up in there, where you going into Quark's bar, you got to fly on this Enterprise and all that? Because that
I
was
don't.
the time, dude. That was about 15 years ago.
I
But
doubt it. I
the
think he's
whole motel, you'd
roughly
actually
my
go in
age.
this elevator, you get out on the bridge of the Generations 2 with Picard in them, and you got to
Mm.
watch them do a bunch of stuff. It was crazy, dude. It was off the charts, man. I went through it like 7 times while I was there.
Just in nerd heaven, basically. That's what you're saying.
Oh my! Well, it was pretty funny. There was like a funny moment where we did this thing where you get on this elevator. You know, you just like in the normal building,
Oh,
and you're
we'll get
like,
you there,
oh, what?
King. K-Fish. We'll get you there, bro. Anyway, what you're saying, Dad?
God damn it! Fuck!
Oi.
Dang it! Well, that didn't work out the way I planned it.
What happened?
Oh, I was trying to put the eyeball on, and I ended up gluing it to myself.
With super glue?
Yeah,
Oh crap!
might have put too much glue. I'm going to really cut back on the glue, just a dab, just a tiny dab.
It was the green old phaser rifle. It was like in 2012, is what he said. So it must have been
Oh
at some
yeah,
sort of convention or something.
yeah. There was conventions. I used to go because I go to Vegas all the time for our shows, and
Yep.
it would coincide with the conventions from time to time, and it was friggin' awesome. I got to meet Captain Kirk and Spock and a couple of the other crew members while I was there. You're in your hotel, and as you're walking around, there's like Borg, Ferengi, frickin' Klingons, just all fully dressed, as good as in the show, man. And fully dressed and in the in the hotel, walking around with you. It was frickin' just badass, dude.
I think we have different terms of what badass would be, but that's cool.
Whatever, dude.
I keep hitting the camera. This line keeps wanting to split, and I spun it up a dozen times, but it won't stop splitting.
The camera? What are you talking about?
Oh, I keep hitting the camera when I'm trying to
Oh,
spin my thread here, but my thread keeps like when you unwind it, it becomes like multiple strands and whatnot.
oh yeah.
And so
I definitely like the gel super glue better, dude.
right on. The gel of
Yeah,
the glue.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was just explaining earlier, like because I use the hardened cement of this, and it works like a gel. And so, or the thick version of the UV resin, and it works like a gel, so that way I can have a little bit more time to kind of position things and whatnot before it. It's not just running
Yeah, that eye might be a little big for that one. I'm gonna have to go down a size. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm headed back there for 7 days here next week for a show, a couple shows we got to do.
Yeah, it's that time of year again, huh?
Yep. Yeah, those eyeballs don't work very well. I got to go smaller. That's a big old eyeball guy right there. Woo, got big eyeballs on him. But
I saw
yeah,
you.
it was a lot of fun, man. I got to drink at the bar at Quarks Bar, man. It was pretty cool.
Oh, is that like is that a Star Trek thing?
It was Quarks Bar out of Deep Space Nine.
Oh,
They actually had a replica of it in the hotel, and you would go in and you got served by uh, uh, Ferengi, and there was usually a boar, or usually the bog guy, the one guy that always sat at the end of the bar. He's there and stuff a lot of times, and you could go get real drinks. I mean, it was a real working bar.
that's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. God dang it!
What are you talking about, Jack? Hey, Run. This fly or what he's talking about? There we go. Very tiny little guy.
I watched a video the other day on some guy I subscribed to his channel, but like the top 4 bass jigs. We have 2 of them, but there's 2 other ones. I'll have to send you a link so you can look at it.
So I got this pack of bass lures on Amazon for like $32, and it came with a ton of stuff. Oh, right on, dude. What did it come with? Like top water, stuff like that? All right, let's
Rob, look,
do.
red-eyed devil.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I like the size of the eyes there too. It really fills it out well.
Yeah, but it takes the bigger ones to do it. They don't work on the little guys.
Oh,
I got to get one in between and one off, basically. I think I got to get
all
the
right. So we're gonna
5 millimeter.
start with pink on this one. By the way, when I'm spinning up that head like that, and you saw that bead kind of spinning around, what I'm doing is I'm putting that thread and building a thread base underneath there. So that way, that little slit that you see there, that's how you get it on this hook. I can turn it downwards and it kind of stays that way. So that way, when I finish up this fly, I don't have to fuss with it. Just little tips there. It's supposed to be in the 50 temp, high 60. It's go time. I know, dude. I know. I said I was I don't know if you were in here for it, but I found a fly fishing only lake that stocks um brown trout, which is on my bucket list fish to catch, rainbows, triploids, and even tiger trout, which would be super rad to catch. So, but kind of even in the thing, it says you got to be lucky to get the tiger trout. Um, it had like everything: 5 top waters, a frog, a knockoff whopper plopper, a buzz bait, a popper, and a top water walking bait similar to a spook. Oh, dude, that's a win for sure. Some of that stuff on Amazon can be hit and miss, so it's like hard to find some good stuff and get it to like work like you want it to. But if you find like a good set, it's always a good win. All right, we're gonna tie in some orange on this one. Just scroll back up here for a second. But I'm hoping this orange is gonna stick out well enough. Pink. But I really wanted like a bright one since this is much smaller fly.
No, thank you.
I also spun. It also had a spinner bait, 2 crankbaits, and a lip crankbait. Nice, dude. Spin bait typo. It also has 2 spinners. That's good. It had weights and jig heads. Dang, that was actually a lot of stuff. Lake Lenore. I have not fished Lake Lenore, but I think he has actually.
You drove it by. It's on the K-Fish video, buddy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So I actually have a video that I have yet to release because we're waiting until we hit 500. But it's of that actual lake actually. Have you?
We didn't catch anything, and we were doing it illegally, but
And had hooks for like that was like in the 80s too. So
yeah, it was like 83, 84, something like that. No, maybe later than that. Probably 87. Because I would have been back from the military in 85. So.
And it had hooks like Texas rig stuff, and I forgot what it was called. Oh, right on, dude. It had hooks for a wacky rig. Oh, nice. Yeah, so you got like a good setup of your basic bass stuff, which is good, man. Right on, dude. Score. Set for the season now. Snap swivels, attachments so you can turn your jig heads into the beetle spin. Oh, right on. Dang, man. You got the hookup. Dude, it's doing it on the orange too. I don't get it. Look at that spider out, man. Stop spidering out on me.
I thought you liked that spider wire.
Well, I got tons of soft plastics, man. You'll end up finding out that's what you'll have most of. Hey, you did
There you
it,
go, Rob.
jackpot
Look.
for sure.
Rob, look. Blue eye with red eyes. That
Oh, that'll
pops.
work. Yeah. The white always looks good with blue too, FYI. Yeah, I figured this orange wasn't going to pop so well on the pink, but it kind of gives it like a two-tone thing, I suppose, so we'll just finish it off.
Oh, they got some white ones. So I got yellow too.
So it kind of does give like a weird like melted color there. You probably can't see it well, but I fished it a while back. The backwater of it has largemouth bass, panfish, and cruiser trout sight fishing. Yeah, man, that's. So I have footage from like the 80s of that lake with tons of cruising trout. So like I said, I've been saving that for like the 500 mark, but
Yeah, damn things didn't bite anything. They were not interested. They just laughed at us. They laughed at us.
there we go. Little guy. Truck panfish, there were small worms, grubs, and crickets. Right on. Yeah, I mean, like, build yourself out like little kids, man. That's what I do. Especially this time of year. This time of year is like your time to kind of figure out what worked for you last year, what you want to do for next year, and reset up your gear, all that stuff. There's a weird rib going on right there. I'm trying to get rid of. There we go.
For a world of lovable scents, get native hair.
The heck is that?
Oh, ads
Oh,
for my music. Ooh, look at the glow on that thing. Bam! Look at that.
what?
Look at the amount of glow. I
Oh
take the
yeah.
light off of it. Look at
You got like a
2 days just driving around Banks Lake, Lenore Lake, Moses Lake, Lake Chelan. Oh yeah, dude. And that's like a Pacific Northwest kind of thing, man. You do those. I
you
did
stop by
Roosevelt
Sun
Lake,
Lakes or anything or Deep Lake?
Sun Lake, or Deep Lakes out there too. There's some good fishing to be had out there, man, for sure.
That's where those trips were always taking place. Was in Eastward Potholes Reservoir is another really good one. Fun too. Kind of
Hmm.
crazy. It's a lake full of sand dunes.
I did a lot of fishing out eastern Washington um, this summer, out like Roosevelt Lake area, that kind of thing. So you're gonna have to start shopping for some new steelhead backpacks. Well, I just so happen to have a cute couple videos out there for you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That Mustang bag of mine, I think you'd like. Oregon Fishing Adventures is in here, by the way, Dad.
Hey,
That Mustang, that bag of
I'm
mine, I
doing.
think you'd you'd actually well enjoy. But I don't know if it's still on that super sale that I got it on.
I think if you
Some
keep
little
an eye out
ninjas.
for it, there's usually something going on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't have a connection for Mustad. I don't think we haven't been getting into that part of it, but
it's a roll top, yep, waterproof one, and it's got a side pocket to it as well. So you can, I mean, whatever. I'll go grab it real quick. Like I've told you, I don't like a lot of stuff hanging on the sides of my bags. Like I don't like a bunch of pockets and whatnot. So yeah, it's just clean. You got one pocket up front for, I think I keep, yeah, like line, tippet line, that kind of stuff in here. And then you got this one right here off the side that goes directly into the main pocket, but it's waterproof. So I can grab stuff out of the main pocket. And then this zips up too. But it's a little stiff, and like I said, it stays really flat. So it's kind of nice if you're all day carrying it, that kind of thing. So, oh, what's the most popular fishing backpack from Next Adventure? I don't really know. They don't
don't
really
really
have a
have
whole,
many in the way of
yeah.
fishing backpacks anymore.
Hmm.
We got the kayaks and all that stuff, but we don't have the backpacks to speak of. We got dry bags, which would work pretty good. I got those 60-liter dry bags that are
I actually
backpack that
worked
can.
out of one of your what was it, the yeah, basically it was a dry bag that I worked out of for
Yeah,
many years for my steelhead bag. It was a Wilderness Technology dry bag. That was
yep,
my first steelhead bag.
yeah. Just a roll top dry bag. It works great. You don't
Yep.
have to. Your stuff doesn't have to be waterproof. You can still just put your whole pack or your whole tackle box in there, and it'll keep it bone dry.
Yep.
For crying out
Oh,
loud!
now my music can come back on. I'll take a look at the. Yeah, okay. I'm double reading stuff now. But yeah, man. Damn.
Yeah, that one turned out like crap.
I take a look at some of the wilderness technology ones and whatnot. Also, like those, like I said, my other salmon bag or my other trout bag is just a $20 dry bag I found on Amazon. So, I mean, and I like that one too. The thing with the dry bags though that I've come to find out, like the honest to God, everything else do what you want to do, but like I would say the biggest tip from me, because I've gone through about 4 or 5 of them now, anything that's got squared bottoms to it, as long as it's squared, a lot of those guys make them round, and it just does not fit our tackle box as well. And if they're squared, you can fit 2, 3 700s right next to each other perfectly in most of those bags.
All right.
I've got even like a bag. I'm not tying where you guys can see, but now you got me on this conversation. I got even a bag that like I don't even use anymore because it's like this is a G bag. This is actually retail like a high end bag. But I don't really use it much anymore because I've come to find out that all this stuff that hangs off of the sides and whatnot really bothered me because I didn't end up utilizing all this stuff like I wanted it to. Like this is for your sunglasses, in here, and then like this pocket have like little mesh pockets, and you can put fly boxes in here. And the bottom of this, and then you had like a dry top for the top. And it just was so big and bulky, and I'll keep it because I'll probably reuse this for something else in the future. But I just didn't like the way that the main pocket works for my fishing stuff. So like the front of this open like this, but this dry bag piece always kept coming down into this section, and like it was weird and awkward. But it's still a really nice bag. Like this comes off, and you can take like this and put your phone in it and whatever. But I think this one's like $100 for this bag, something like that.
Hey, there you go, Rob. Look, blue, sparkly.
See, that's a good looking damn jig, man. That's killer. Robert, why? What's going on, man? Haven't seen you here before. Welcome, welcome. Where do I buy your tying materials? Say to make jigs for salmon. Oh, dude. You mean so? I sourced most of my stuff. These are my steelhead jigs, sourced from the guy to my left there, and then this is my salmon twitching jigs, 1/2 ounce, 3/4 ounce, 3/8 ounce. I get my jigs from him. As far as tying material goes, you can get a bunch of stuff online fairly cheaply, but I would say Northwest Jigs is a local company to me. It's a lady here, and she makes really, really, really nice material. So, case in point, let's see if I can find you a good example. So, this is Hairline crosscut bunny fuzz for jigs, right? It's very thinned out, and you can see sparse spots in it. Northwest Jigs, very thick. I mean, there's a few spots in it, sure, but this is very thick, and I've tied with this. I make even with my leftover scraps and whatnot. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. Like I can even make nice streamers with it. That's that same stuff that you saw on the front there. Make these streamers for it. Real big, thick buggy dudes. But that's what I do with the scraps. I reuse all my stuff to even like this small little guy here. This is left over from some of this stuff here. So,
Hey, what size do you want?
Or
Hey, Rob, what
Northwest
size do you
jigs.
want of these skippers more likely? Which one would you rather make more of? The
Which
3
one?
aught, the 4 aught, or the 5 aught?
The flipping jigs?
Yeah,
3/0.
the smaller one.
Anyway, yeah,
That's a 1/4 ounce.
yeah, that's fine.
All right. Well, then I won't make a bunch of
Don't make a
5
bunch of the
aught.
big ones.
Huh?
Yeah, make a bunch of the smaller ones. The two middle ones, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, because you have a 3/8 and a 1/4.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope that answered your question there, Robert. I'm gonna get back to the slide here. And I'm not sponsored by them at all, by the way, the Northwest Jigs. That's just what I like to use, and their stuff's nice. And they got good customer service too.
Be right back.
All right. I'll keep them entertained. I'm not gonna keep you guys. You guys want to see? Check this out. We hit that 500 subscriber mark. I've had these dope stickers made up. Look at these things. So I'm gonna start selling these things. You know, you can do whatever with them. They're 3x3, and they're flashy too, so you can make fishing lures out of them if you needed to. If you got like a water bottle with all your stickers on it, you can put it on that. Look at that, huh? I got 35 of these bad boys made. Going all perfect with it. Couldn't help myself. I thought it was a good idea, and I'm super stoked the way they turned out, man.
All right. So yeah, I'll pour a few of those, Rob, and then that way we can paint them with those new colors.
Heck yeah.
We'll be able to kind of see what they look like.
That's awesome. You and your dad got your whole setup. I'm waiting to try and make my own jigs for salmon season. I definitely check out that supplier you mentioned. Thanks. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. Make sure you subscribe and check out and hang out with us, man. I 90% of the time, I swear to God, you're the one night I'm not tying salmon jigs. You're asking me about salmon jigs, but 90% of the time I'm tying up salmon jigs. Here, I'll get a couple for you. Show you. Well, I dropped one, but I do kind of different patterns for my stuff. My buddy really likes orange. He doesn't see that color much. These orange ones. I like 1/2 ounce and I like heavier twitching jigs. I feel like I'm more effective, and I mix in some marabou with them so you get more fluff out of them, more flare. And then I even add in some flashy boo material in there sometimes too, to get that red and orange. He likes this one. It's kind of like a fire pit. That's what he calls it. And then I like the egg sack, which is this guy here, which is mostly pink. And then this is actually pink marabou in it as well, but even on camera it looks white, but it flares out like a skein would. And so you get that kind of skein effect. And dude, this is going to be hammered. But I can't even count the number of freaking jigs that I have up there now.
Well, you still got a whole big batch here. I haven't even brought up to you yet.
Yeah, and I've got more sitting here ready to be made. But honestly, at this point, all I'm lacking in the fur fund. So, but I want to tie up some of these midges because I have a bunch of these hooks left over, and I want to, like I said, I want to fill a box for some stuff that I want to use for that fly fishing only lake. You think I should do some? Let's do some cotton candy. That'd be fun. Some pink and orange. We'll even put a little bit of flare on this one too.
Ooh, give it some flair. Nice.
Just a little bit of flare. What are you doing over there? You just sitting having tea?
Yeah, waiting for my mold to heat up.
Oh.
Should be hot enough now.
If you guys haven't too, there's some dope people in here. Make sure you guys are subscribing too. If you're not chatting with me, you're just hanging out, totally welcome to just lurk away. But if you wouldn't mind throwing up a like on the stream, it helps me a lot. So. Okay, we'll throw that tail in there. Leave a couple wraps. For sure, dude. I'll tie them up with you on stream sometime, man. They're pretty fun. I do a lot of them. I think it was Northwest Custom Jigs. Yeah. Without me like fully going looking at it at the moment, I believe it was Northwest Custom Jigs. Hang on a second. I actually got a computer sitting next to me. Marcus V, what's going on, man? Just passing by. Right on, brother. Good to see you. Let's see. Yep, Northwest Custom Jigs. It's got like a logo of a blue fish kind of biting the lure off to the left. If you go in there, you can get all your tying material from her there. And then she's got some really dope colors in there as well. So fairly good pricing too. So like $5.99, stuff like that. So it's like $1 more than you would it for the hairline stuff that you get at your like local fly shops, but I prefer her stuff. I think it's much better stuff. At this point, I should ask for a sponsorship.
Yeah, I was surprised how expensive that shit is, man.
What's that? The fur?
Fur and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, for sure, anytime. I might go live one more time this weekend, so if I do, I'll tie up some jigs, show you kind of how I do them and whatnot. I will say, like to your point, man, there's not a whole lot of videos out there how to do them. There's just a few, and I've kind of felt those weren't my favorite way of doing it. I've done trial by error with those kind of jigs, so I've filled boxes like. Hold on a second. No, it's in here.
Man, I'll tell you what, getting these damn hooks out of here sometimes is quite the challenge. Come on. Come out of there, you bugger.
You struggling again? Oh, right, here we go. Here.
Generally, always.
See, that's one box I've filled so far. And by the way, these Kamigatsu boxes, I have another video on here too. These Kamigatsus are dope for jigs. And that's box number 2. Everything here that you see is with Northwest Jigs fur, and I've even ordered some of her jig heads as well. So if you need a good supply for jig heads as well, definitely get them from her. We don't sell any of our lures yet, but I don't know if we want to go that route either. So we just do this for fun and for me. And if you ever find me out on the river and you recognize me, freaking let me know and I'll hook you up with some jigs for sure.
I can't wait till catch some of these in the summer, man, to actually catch some fish. Oops.
Yeah, I can't wait for the bass stuff, dude.
I just want to catch them on our jigs.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
my
bummer if
God,
we
dude.
went to all this work and it didn't catch fish, huh?
Well, that can happen.
Nope.
No, can't happen.
Nope. Nope. Not how it works, man.
Ever put a hoochie on a jig? Yeah, I've done that when I didn't have a skirt before I started making these things. Where did I tie it? Where did the thing go? Oh, they just hid away. God damn it. When I didn't have any fur, or if I like, that's kind of my go-to when I have, is it jigs that don't like I've used the skirts off of when I didn't make jigs, and the skirt started to fall off or all the fur started to fall off. I just rip all of the fur off, and then just put a hoochie on it. I do that a lot for this here, which is my blade baits, my Vibrexes. So you can see in here, I kind of keep 2 packs of the UV orange, and then I like the black and red. And then my blade baits, I've got 3s, 4s, and 5s for salmon. I don't really use a lot of the 5s. I don't use a whole lot of the 3s, but I use a lot of the 4s. And you can kind of tell I have a favorite in there. But these are really kind of selective on when to use them. I like them in like early mornings, just as the sun's going up. So seems to be a good rock for those. So
Cutting the spew off, man. Can't have my jigs with spew on them.
spew.
It's a sprue, but
Oh, blame it on my dad. What am I blaming on my dad? Yeah, I mean I will, but what am I blaming on him? Oh, if the lures don't work, I think is what he's talking about.
yeah. Be classic. Rob does that all the time when he can't catch
Let me put
fish.
you
It's
guys'
got to be my
glasses.
fault.
Let me put your glasses back on. Whoop. There you go. Oh, come on. Focus. Focus. There we go. Focus. Yeah, if the hooks don't work, my blue foxes, yes, those are all blue foxes. It was only this year that I saw, was it Northwest? No, what are they? There's a new company out there that's making spinners as well, but I like the blue foxes. This is standard for me. David Kia, what's up, brother? David's here. David, I'm tying up some tiny stuff tonight, dude. Trying to keep up with our boy Villigrins, you know. No. I found that fly fishing only lake, so I want to tie up a bunch of small midges that I could use for that fly fishing lake. I saw on the internets that they have, it's either called tiger trout or yeah, I think it's tiger trout. Anyway, I want one of those bad. And I got like a loose hair in there, give me some trouble. Oh. No. You're seeing this correctly. Hey, Dad.
What?
Your buddy David Key is in the chat. You want to show him all your all your nerd stuff tonight?
Sure.
He's the one that knows all that stuff.
So, of course, you got to have the Herc is hanging out. Enterprise 1701B. Got Khan. Got Spock during the episode.
Little over
Let's see
more.
what kind of
Little
cool
over
this
more.
comes off. Because remember,
Little
got
over
hurt.
more. Little over
Huh?
more. You can't see it. Little over more.
Lover?
No.
I don't know what you're saying, dude. Over more?
Yeah,
What?
over more. Go over more. We can't see it. There you go.
All right.
There you go.
And then there's the fight in the engine room. And then, of course, you got to have. Oh, battery's dead already. Dang it. Flipped up, made the noise, but it's not making it.
A working communicator.
Yeah. Yeah, just keep dragging stuff out. Each time we go, I'll try to have something a little different.
There you go. Dang, come on, focus. This is why I don't tie the small stuff.
You need one of them lamps like I have that has the magnifying glass in the middle of it. It lights it up,
Sasquatch rocks. Yeah, he's got all kinds of his nerd stuff out. What kind of paint? What kind of paint does my dad use for his jig heads?
Protec.
Protec. He gets it direct from Do It Molds.
Yeah, their prices at Do It Molds are better. You do pay a little bit for shipping, but it adds up because everywhere else it's like $10-11, and they have a lot of stuff. Their stuff is like $7.99, and they got just a lot more options for colors. Going to the store is kind of, as I found out, kind of pointless because they only have some basic colors, and I wanted lots of funky colors. They have like, I think 220 different colors, man.
I don't know. Dude, I knew it. Adventures with Nimby is a dope guy in here, Dad. He ties a bunch of dope flies, but he just said that he's a big nerd and he loves Star Trek. I'm collecting Trekkies now. Damn it!
Nice. Yeah, you got to have all the good stuff, man. Like you said, it's
Let's do something a little bit more muted with this one, I think, because it's got like a green head to it. Oh, gotta put your glasses back on.
All right.
What you got going on now?
It's time to do the. Oh, come on. Oh. Whew, my switch is almost dead, dude. I'm going to have to. I didn't get my thing replaced. Can you see the. Oh, no, I can't tell. Can you see the.
Oh, the bubbling pot? Perfect.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, leave it right there. So what color is this?
This is Halloween.
So someone said, and I don't get this, Dad, so you're gonna have to answer this one for me. We got to get him some dilithium crystals for the engine room fight.
Yeah. They're cracked, Captain. I've given her all she's got. We're low on dilithium crystals.
What is happening, man?
I don't even know you could get them. That's actually cool thought. I never even thought of that, man. Get a little pot, a thing at the lifting crystals. That would be cool.
Okay, I just grabbed a bunch of stuff out of the back of that fibers I got. So this one's gonna have a bit of a
That's
tail
what
to it.
Halloween looks like, Rob. Can you see it?
Oh, that was kind of muted, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I kind of dig it. I don't know. For some reason in my head, I thought it was gonna be much more brighter. You know?
Yeah, I did too. But I don't. It's more of a darker color, but I think it's got some UV blast in it. I could probably do. I didn't put that note in the future. I'll do the UV blast clear coat over the top of it. Would be pretty cool.
That would help at all. Because I'm wondering if those like ones that are somewhat clear are meant to be like double dipped. You know?
I don't think so. I think it's just if I go a couple coats on it, like I just did just now.
Is he running air in his paint pots? Yes, he is. So he created a whole system there, Nimby, that I'm sure he'll show you here in a minute. But he's got 6 or 7 air pots that he can run all at one go, if need be. It's pretty nuts, actually. All right, I'm gonna do some. I got like this muted paint. I'll throw into this one. Damn, he don't do things half-assed. No, wait till he's done here, and he'll show you his whole setup. He spent some time. I would say he's professional grade for a personal shop. It's crazy, dude. The funny part is my whole thing was like, because I live in an area I can't really make the jig heads, and I didn't want to keep buying them so I could tie these jigs that I make, right? And so I was like, hey man, you should take a look at this and see if it's something you want to do, because it'd be fun, because then I can tie them up and whatnot. And then he's like, yeah, that looks like a dope fun time. And then here we are now, and he's got 8 or so paint pots and a whole like oven factory. He can crank out 1,500 in a night in a breeze, multiple colors too.
All right, here's
How many different?
here's the go time. Look at that.
Ooh, okay, I like the go time, man. Fat Cat, what's up, dude? Hey, using the Nightbot, I like it. Make sure y'all are liking the stream for me. Helps me out a lot. See if we can't get it up to 20 again tonight. I don't got much more time left, but we'll see. Ah, come on, focus in. There we go. Fat Cat Fishing says, "What's up, Dad?"
Hey, how's it going? It's fun. I mean, a little hot now. It's gonna be hot doing this in the summer, dude. I'm glad I did it in the winter.
What?
Well, the heat from the lead pot and the thing going off, man, kind of keeps the garage pretty warm.
Well, yeah, but I mean, technically we should be fishing in the summertime, you know. So
That's true. No.
I'm vibing. Whatever's going on here. Man, a Hawaii trip cannot come soon enough, man.
Yeah. Are you gonna try to fish while you're there? Like,
Oh yeah, David Kia gave me the lowdown on what to do and how to use it, and then I went online and searched up all the techniques he told me to use, and I
oh
feel
wow.
like I got a good grasp on what to do and how to do it. So,
Are you taking a pole with you, or you just get one when you get there?
I think I'm gonna just get one when I get there, just a cheapo. Like even if I leave it there, you know.
Right. But you can take all the lures and stuff with you. That's no problem.
Yeah, I got some dope flies that he hooked me up with, so I'm gonna take those for sure, and then some other stuff as well.
Are you fishing rivers or just off the beach?
Off rocky cliffs and whatnot.
Oh wow.
Catch some cool Hawaiian fish.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I don't even know if they have. I'm sure they have rivers somewhere, but I don't know if there's much in them.
Next week, I'm gonna be doing some steelhead flies and traditional salmon flies. Hit me up by email, and I'll mail you some of our local favorites. Heck yeah, I will. That'll be for sure, dude. Your email's on your YouTube, I'm assuming. They closed my river this year, dude. So probably see me sitting at this bench. Otherwise, you guys would be getting some steelheading content for sure. But yeah, bummed out about it. Look at all this candy we've tied up tonight, man. No river with fish bigger than 4 inches in Hawaii. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm
Well,
just gonna do ocean fishing. I think is what I planned on doing, man. Like
Rob,
you
look at
said.
this. Can you see it?
Oh shit! What is that?
That's the green one.
Watermelon?
Yeah. Look at the
That one's
sparkles
killer,
on
dude.
that.
That one's killer. Yeah, sounds like ours will be closed too. Oh, that sucks, man. I don't know why they're doing that lately. I still have a pile of these little flies down here. I tied my first big streamer not too long ago, guys. Not too bad. Bonehead. But I definitely made the beginner mistake of it's split from the cone head there. Oh, come on, focus in. It's split from the cone head there, so I gotta work on tightening that up. But I'd say like profile wise, it's not bad. But it's definitely a big one for sure. But I figured a bass would hit that anyway. Rabbit fur, man. Apparently that's my staple is rabbit fur. At this point, I think I've killed, or I've been in the reason for at least 3 or 4 rabbits being skinned. All right, we're gonna do an all black one on this one. No
Rob,
color. Oh no, but I got orange.
check
Never
this
mind.
one out. Can you see this one?
Move forward a little bit.
See that
Oh,
one?
dude,
Yeah,
so
watch
good,
this. You
man.
ready?
Yeah. Oh, is that UV just blaring it up?
Yeah, I put the UV blast on it. Look at that shit.
Oh damn! Yeah, clear that hook eye out, but yeah, it looks good. Is it just? Does it kind of give it more of like a glossy finish too?
A little bit, yeah, but it mostly just makes it UV bright, so it's super bright. Because in the water, that's mostly only what goes down below the top of in the water is the UV
I,
light. So anything that's got the UV on it is real bright for the fish to see.
oh damn!
That's what they see in. So and the other sunlight kind of comes out. Uh, it kind of comes out um, when the light hits the water. Mostly just UV goes down. So all right.
Finishing it up.
Yeah, I'll give you a tour real quick. Okay, so this is all my paint pots. This is my manifold that I got that has a hose running to each one of these. These, come off there, Bert, are glued to the top of here. The hose run into here. And so you have this sits on the top, has a piece of paper in the bottom that filters the air up through the paint, gives it that fluff. This is a pump I had, good pump for that. I hooked it up to a switch so you can just turn it on and off. Tied my heater gun to here so I can just sit here and do it right like this. It all runs off of this unit here, which I put everything on a piece of plywood. So if I wanted to mobilize, I could. And then that's all my lead that I smelted. Let them cook.
How many colors do you
Then
think you're up to now? Go back to your colors real quick.
I don't know, lot
Yeah.
like 20 maybe now.
Yeah, and we got quite a few different molds now too, right? Like,
Yeah, those are all the molds. Look, there's
yeah,
9 of them now. I got a couple more I want to get.
damn.
So, and then
Yes,
this is the pot,
probably gator.
for putting the stuff in. So I built that up. I got my shelves set up, got all my stuff, and then this is where I hang my dudes while they're drying, so I can put them in the
Yeah.
oven. And then this is my bid piles that I keep for Rob to take up with him in different processes. And then I love these Milwaukee stackables, man. They're the best. I can put my hooks in that one. I have other hooks in there. I still got some swivels. I haven't really filled it out. This is full of this is a
Those
bunch of
steelhead
your
jigs.
shad ones.
Oh, the shad one's dope. Yeah,
Yeah,
some shad
and then a
darts.
little baby steelhead. I think those are steelhead ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
the football
Yep.
jigs. And then all these shad ones for you. These are a bunch of made up ones, all ready to go.
Heck yeah, man.
And then some of the black lake trawlers,
What?
more shad ones.
Oh man, you made a bunch of those shad ones.
Yeah.
Robert Wise says you are ready. You guys are business ready. LOL. Send
Yeah.
some this way. Yeah, we can work something out, Robert. For sure. All right, Greg. Have a good night, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, we're gonna be closing up here soon, so sounds like. Yeah, it looks good, man. You kind of got it down to a system now, for sure.
Yeah. I'll put these
You don't
guys
like
in here.
you don't like using the little holder things in the oven? You just like
They're
hanging
not
them?
for the quantity if you're only doing 3 or 4 at a time, but it's kind of a pain with can only fit like 6 or 7 in there.
Mm.
I need to get another one. I actually bought the materials to build a couple so that I could do a bunch. I just got to finish it.
I don't know. I don't know about that, Adventurous. He's all right. Fat Cat says, "Nice setup, man."
Well, thanks. It's fun. That was half the fun of doing it was actually engineering it and getting it all built. I kind of
Yeah.
keep adding stuff to it as I go along.
He's been saying he wants to figure out how to make like a smaller. Oh, I didn't want to do this color. A smaller like setup that he could possibly sell once we hit that 500 mark. So like a one vial,
Yeah, just
pot
a
and
one
whatnot.
kit that for if you don't want the whole big setup, but it would be be a one, one that you could do the different paint. You can have the base is what you need. You can make multiple the top pieces
Yeah.
and stuff, and then so you could have multiple paints because you don't want to be dumping your paint in and out. That would get old quick. You know what I mean?
Yep. But
So,
you would at least make most of it so that way someone could just jump right into it.
oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, I don't know why my phone did this. There it goes. Well, wait. There it goes. Yeah, no, and I can even make so basically it's just a coupler, a lid, and you got to have the piece of pipe, that's where I'm short right now, but basically your piece of pipe right here that fits in there. None of it's glued. The only thing that's glued is the base to the board, but the ones I'm talking about building are going to be like I have a flat base you can just set down and plug your pump into. So I couldn't believe how expensive people were charging for them online. I was just like, that's ridiculous, man. I know how much it costs to make, and that was just like that one I told you about. That one I saw for like $159. I'm just like, what? Like, there's like $40 worth of shit in it.
You're like, I
Not
can
even
beat
that
this.
much, actually, but
You're like, I can beat this, no problem.
well, it's what I do. Yeah, it'd be fun to make some and just, I don't know, if people want to do it themselves. I think it's kind of cool, you know? Somebody wants to make their own jigs and stuff,
Yeah.
That might be the thing. Could just make up a bunch of jigs, let it out and everything cleaned up, and then send. People want to take them and paint them and put the stuff on them, because I know the lead thing is probably not everybody's cup of tea. To get in their house, like that's why you couldn't really do it, because
Yep.
where are you going to set it up in your house?
Yeah.
But the paint pot and the heat gun, that's easy enough. Nobody. That's it's not going to smoke, or you have to worry about it getting too hot or anything. Because I don't think I'd want to do this in my house. I don't mind doing it in the garage, but I'm not much into doing it in the house.
Yeah.
But
The Death Star is a prop for sure. It's just like a cutout thing. Someone was asking about your Death Star there.
Oh. Yeah, and then we hung the Star Trek in front of the Death Star.
Anything else, he brings entertainment to this.
Hey, somebody has to. You're pretty boring, man.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm just over here tying these tiny little miniature flies. You're over there with the whole streamer setup,
Yeah. So I want to
I
make
must
them. I
say
gotta
though,
look.
combining Star Wars and Star Trek is so original. LOL. Yeah, he's
Well,
got a little
he
bit of both.
forgot though. He forgot about the Doctor Who background. So it's 3. Oh, what happened? Did I lose you? Oh,